I don't think anyone could have imagined the sheer amount of enthusiasm that people had for guys like him. And for the way we were presenting it in Dead Island.
When we made the game, it was pretty obvious that it works. It will be fun. People will play it and will enjoy it. But when the trailer came out, that was basically the first hype that we couldn't foresee, because we were aware that the trailer is cool, but we didn't expect this kind of rush. And then the hype continued by word to mouth. It was like everyone told everyone, you have to play this game in multiplayer, and then people bought it and bought it and bought it. So I think we're at the moment at over 4 million sold units or something, which is insane for a new IP.
It's just amazing to see the response we've got from players, and how many of them are even now still going through the game with their mates and having tons of fun blasting zombies in that island.
We really wanted to make a direct continuation of the story.
So at the end of the first Dead Island, I hope I won't be spoiling anything for anyone, but we'd see the survivors flying into the sunset on a chopper. Now, unfortunately, they never reach the sunset and end up more on a military ship.
You get some story introduction, what's happening there, but as mentioned, they won't like you because you just killed a high-ranked officer. So they put you into jail. There you meet the new character, John Morgan, who's the cook of this ship, but also ended up in jail. And then, as it has to be, a zombie outbreak on the ship crashes.
And our heroes end up cast away once more on another island of the archipelago called Palanai. And once again, they are in a kind of race against death to find safety and hopefully really escape for good this time. What we found out from what our players told us about what they loved in that island was really the open world feel and the possibilities offered by the action gameplay. Everyone always told us about how awesome it is to just get on a truck with your mates and drive up to a whole bunch of zombies and explode their heads off with bats and machetes and all of that. So we really knew we had to focus on this kind of thing.
It was important to us to make sure that we have a lot of action and we also display and show and play with the water. We were talking so much in Dead Island, because in Dead Island there was a lot of, we have a monsoon coming, there is a water storm, we cannot communicate, and this time it's like, okay, it was there. How would an island look like after that? So a lot of areas are flooded, therefore you have a new vehicle to drive. It's a boat.
You're gonna have zombies trying to climb their way up onto the boat and grab your mates, drag them down. So you'll be able to see all of these guys and see your friends trying to fight them off, which will really increase the whole cooperative feeling of the game.
To make sure that this whole water theme gets influenced more is the weather system has been added to that. So this whole island has a whole, I would say it has two phases, because when you walk around in beautiful sunlight, it always feels like the perfect holiday island. And when you walk around in this, when it starts to rain and the storm is coming and everything, yeah, the same area looks just horrible, even if it's the same beautiful holiday spot you've just seen before.
The completely dynamic weather system, which not only changes the visibility or the lighting of the setting, but is also going to kind of emphasize certain moments in the story, or completely randomly, as you explore the island, switch from beautiful blue sunny skies to torrential rains that are going to affect your visibility and make every exploration a lot more dangerous, because who knows what's hiding behind this curtain of water.
And the island has these defense missions, which is more, the game has the defense missions, but it's placed on this island that gives it a whole new approach, that you can live through this classic zombie fiction of how would I defend my home.
This allows us to add some new mechanics, such as the barricading system, which allows you to block off entries to the place you're defending, as well as the new weapon mines that you're going to be peppering around your area, and you're going to have the immense satisfaction of seeing hordes of zombies just exploding into pieces when walking all over them.
There's a lot of gimmicks and cooperative gameplay involved in this kind of defense missions that adds up a lot to the game.
My emergency plan is to always try to keep a full tank of gas in my car.
I have to write an email to all Dead Island fans. We get our own island and then we're safe. They are well prepared.
My weapon of choice. Now, if I could have the weapons we have in Riptide, I would probably grab one of our makeshift scotch-taped mines, run up to him, stick it in his chest and run back away, just for the pleasure of seeing him blow into a million pieces.
Baseball bat and nails. Most epic thing. Was the first prototype we had, and it was so amazing. It was this, it works and it's awesome.
Thank you.